Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. This is Joy Igonoje, and on today's video we'll be talking about basic facts about California Board of Nursing. And this video is as a result of a material I read compiled by someone that has done a review about the 50 states in the, by the way, United States of America has 50 states, if you don't know about this before. So if you're looking for a way to choose the best board of nursing for you when you're doing your NCLEX, there are so many options to choose from, like a lot of options. 50 is no joke, so you can easily choose one or the other. Don't really depend on one because your friend is going there or because you heard one thing about it. Make your own research and know what you want. Cool down. Hi, welcome back. So like I said, this video is about listing the characteristics with California Board of Nursing and the states as a whole, generally, like California state. What are some of the sweet things that you've been hearing? Is it true? Is it false? Let's talk about it. So like I said, I'm going to be listening. So first and foremost is about house, because when you are moving to any place, when you're moving to any city, you want to know how the house rent there is. That's the major thing you should know before any other thing. Yes, security is there, salary is there, but you want to know how much is house rent, because house rent is like the main thing that takes away your money when you're being paid monthly. Majority of your money goes into house rent, so you want to know about the house rent. So what's the cost of living in the in the state, in relation to house rent? To buy a house, you need to have at least $549,900 ish to be able to get a house, afford a house of your own. Like, just buy it, it becomes your property, you're not giving it out again. So about 549,900. And in this, I think you can get mortgage, because in the UK here, they give mortgage. They give about 5 to 10% of the particular property you're buying, the fee. That's for mortgage. Now you know what mortgage is. You're only paying 5 to 10%, about 5 to 10% of the whole amount, and you keep paying the rest monthly. And sometimes you can get a loan, and you sort that out yourself. If you people have heard about mortgage, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so I think they do the same thing over there as well. So you're not just going to be paying the whole 549,900. You can get mortgage, you can get loans from banks to sort this out, as long as you have evidence and the collateral and all of that. And they are not really so much. Is most of the time they want you to be living there for quite some time, maybe a few months, a few years, and they want you to have a standing job, like a job that brings you money. And with this, they calculate to know how much they can give you and what you're worth and all of that. So that sort of influences mortgage. So if you're looking to buy a house in California, know that it costs around $549,900, and you can just pay a little amount, like maybe 10% or below. Like I said, I don't know how much they pay for their mortgage over there, because I've not lived there before. But you don't get to pay everything at once. You pay monthly, but you pay a certain amount before then, and then pay monthly and get a loan from the bank as well, and all of that. So that's about that. The cost of buying a house, like I said, is that. And then the cost of renting a 2-bedroom apartment is about $1,800 ish. And then for the cost of renting a full house, like a complete house, maybe it has 3 or 4 bedrooms, it's about $2,800. So a full house, a complete house with all the rooms inside, might be about 4 rooms in the house, all of that. So I'm not being specific here, but to rent a house, say you want to rent a house for your family to come into, I think it costs about $2,800. Yeah, so the cost of renting a full house is about $2,850, and then the cost of renting a 2-bedroom apartment is $1,841 per month. All right, per month. So you're paying this per month, $2,850 per month to rent a full house, and then to rent a 2-bedroom apartment, $1,841 per month. All right, but for the the whole house you're buying, say you want to buy a house, about $549,900, and you just, if you have the money to pay it once, I trust my subscribers, if you have the money to pay it once, you can definitely do that. But if you want to get mortgage, this is also allowed. You pay some percentage, and then you're given the house to live in, and then you start paying monthly. So that's that about that. And all of this the cost actually depends on the area you're living in, because the closer you are to the coast, the more expensive it is. So if you're living closer to the city and all of that, you have to be spending more and all that. So that's about that. And for the average nursing salary is about $102,500 per annum. That's per year. All right. I think that's a lot, because I was told, and I've done my research as well, and I've confirmed from the nurses there, my friends, that their pay is higher than the one in the UK, but you also have to consider other things as well. But anyways, it's higher. It's like times 2, almost times 2, times 3 higher than what you're being paid in the UK. And that's not about that. But then they have tax, they have NHS and all of that. And the next thing is that in California there is a lot of family fun, that you have a lot of places to go to have fun, parks, like so many things, so many interesting places to go to. Is a lot. It's a city, it's a big city, so that's what you should expect. And also I think they said also that they have this beautiful sunset, that they have a beautiful nightly view, and then the weather all around. They said the weather all around is very great, and then there's beautiful sunset. Say the sun is setting, that beautiful weather. You see that lining on the sky that makes you feel like you're in heaven, you understand? So that is also found there. Like, they have a good weather, really, really good weather, not so raining all the time. And also this can also depend on the place you live in, because some places might not be like that, but yeah, so that's about that. And then they also said that it's the 4th best economy in the whole of the US. So in the whole 50 states in the US, California has the 4th, like it's on the 4th best economy in the whole of the US, which is good, because comparing 4 and 50, that's really good. Yeah. And the salary there as well. So you might not be a nurse, you might be doing something else, or you are a nurse and you brought your spouse in that is not a nurse and wants to work, can easily find a job that pays really well, and both of you can be living happily ever after. And so it's also said that it has the 14th most affordable state in the US, and the 17th states with lowest crime rates. All right, so 14th most affordable state, meaning that in terms of it being affordable, in terms of you being able to live there comfortably without thinking about money issues, is like the 14th on the card, they're like 14th on the list. So there are 13 other states in the US, probably, like, I don't know how to calculate percentage, but 13 other states, are more affordable than California. So if you want to think of, having more affordability, you want to look at all the other ones. Don't worry, we'll be talking about more of them. We'll be talking about other states as well as time goes on. Like, every time we'll be dropping them. So this video is just about California, and it says the 14th most affordable state, and then 17th lowest crime rate. So we all know about crime rates in US, and is very high, especially the gun rate. And they also talked about the gun here, that it has stricter gun rules. So because of the rate of gun shooting and all of that in the US, so the gun violence, California has sort of made strict rules to protect people against that, to protect the citizens and those that are living within the states against that. So it has very, very strict gun rules, meaning that, if anybody is seen toiling or playing with gun, or threatening others, they do get their consequences. Like I said, beautiful weather, beautiful beaches, oceans, mountains. Oh my god, like, I love mountains a lot, I love beaches a lot. Like, I want to go to the beach, have fun with people, family, partner, all of there. And it has beautiful beaches, have beautiful mountains, and that's why it's a family oriented place. Like, there are a lot of places, fun places you can go to for family moments and spending some sweet time with your family and all of that. So that's that about that. And then it's traffic. One bad thing about it, the traffic is very, very very, very high. Like the traffic rate is high because of the high population there, because there are a lot of people there. The traffic, people going to work, the road is filled up. You might end up getting late to work, so you want to get up early from your bed when you wake up. That's one sort of not so good thing about that. And then there's a higher cost of living, and then higher tax as well. Of course, you should expect this from a city. That was one thing that really scared me away from California then, like the high cost of living, and then high tax rate. All right, so high tax rate, high cost of living, and although they said it's the 14th most affordable, meaning that there are 13 others that are cheap, but then there is still high cost of living, high tax rate, meaning that 15th and above up to 50, they are very, very expensive, even more expensive than California. So there are about 36 other states now that are. There's 6 other states in the US that are more expensive than California. That's what this is talking about. But California is expensive, but there are 36 others that are more expensive than it. So it's more affordable compared to those other 36 states, if you get what I'm saying. And then they're also saying that for you to be able to write your NCLEX, you have to be there, because you need your social security number, SSN, to be able to register with them, to be able to get your license with them. Without this, you can't be registered under their board of nursing. That's one thing about them. So I think you have to be living there, or you have to have an individual taxpayer number before you can do this. I don't know much about this, but when I tried before to register with them, I faced this problem. I wasn't able to do my endorsements as well. So for you to be able to do your endorsement, you also need your SSN, you need your, individual taxpayer number. So you can't go ahead without this. They want people that already have this, this requirement to be able to register with them. So without this, you can't do your NCLEX under them. You can't be registered with them, as a board of nursing. You need this to, of course, to get a social security number, you have to be living in the place. So probably, I don't know how to go about that. So yeah. So that's that about that. That's all I have, I think, about, California and board of nursing. And I've talked about the nursing salary as well. That is about $102,700 per year. All right. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. I promise to make some research, ask my friends that are there and all of that, and give you a good feedback. All right. That's about that. Subscribe to this channel if you're not yet. If you've not done so yet. It's very, very important for us to be motivated, for us to be encouraged to do more, right? Just subscribe, click, and then turn on notification. Thank you for watching. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye bye.